the back, and then to Zach, and then to Lee.
Hi Joey, Dalton, Hopkins, Frontstretch.com. ThorSport had 3 trucks finish in the top 5 tonight. Can you just talk about what it's like working with those guys, and just why do you think they were just so fast tonight?
They were fast last year too. I got my butt kicked by them last year, and I was, man, I stink. But now I realize it wasn't me. Their trucks were so fast, and obviously we saw that again here today. That they just got a lot of speed, you got a lot of drive in it to be able to accelerate off the corners really, really well. Whatever that is, I can't tell you, but it's it definitely, they were fast, and you see that in the heat races. Obviously, they did a good job making adjustments to their trucks from the last time they were here, right? Different tire, going to a radial tire, a lot less staggered, without practice. You know, obviously, I guess a game there. But, you know, they asked me what I wanted. I said, dude, you kicked my butt last year. Just put in whatever you had last year that beat me. I want that. And then, so they fine-tuned it from there. And after running a race, he had some adjustments that I'd like to make to the truck. But, you know, that overall, obviously, was plenty fast to make it happen tonight.
And second, this is another dirt race win for you in NASCAR. So you're getting pretty good at these. When can we expect you to make a World of Outlaws debut?
I don't know. I don't know. I would like to, right? Obviously, watching what Larson does and the highlight film from the other night with him and Davenport was awesome. Man, it looks like so much fun. But you know, for me, everyone does things differently, and obviously that works for Larson. For me, I try to focus in on NASCAR the best I can. I show up to the racetrack and I want to know everything that's going on my race team, in my race car, and why we're doing it, and I study really hard at that stuff, which keeps me out of the race car more than I want to be, but it seems to work on Sunday. Now, Kyle Larson does it the complete opposite way, right? I don't know if he knows a whole bunch about what's going on in this race car, but he's in the race car every single day, and it makes it really, really good. And, you know, on Sunday, I'd argue the results are comparable. So, more than one way to do it. No. You know, Coleman, obviously, is my spotter on Sundays and does a great job. And he made a commitment to, you know, to spot the whole year for 17. And I wasn't going to try to get in the middle of that. As much as I wanted to have Coleman spot me, I had him spot me for the heat race because our heat races were different ones. But we were talking, I was like, who do you think would be good? And we were joking around, like, well, how about Ryan Blaney? I was like, well, that would be a little different and fun. And I thought everyone in here would probably get a kick out of it. And I thought it would get our truck on TV more often, which was good. So I called him up. This was in Atlanta, and I called him up after we got done qualifying there, and I said, you know, would you want to do it? And he was all in. He's like, yeah, absolutely. But I never really spotted it before. I only done it a couple times, and the last time I did it, the guy wrecked. So I'm like, well, we can't get too much worse. So no, he did a good job. You know, obviously, anytime you put a race car driver up there, which that's why a lot of the spotters used to be race car drivers, they understand what to looking for as far as speed, and obviously Ryan knows what he wants to hear on the radio, which I typically want to hear a lot more than him, so I was trying to get him to keep talking more and more, which he was, and so we had some fun, some good laughs, and it all worked out.
Was there anything that he gave you advice-wise that you were able to kind of impart and use to help you tonight?
Yeah, line-wise, he was able to see some things in 3 and 4 that, you know, as a leader, you don't get to follow anybody and see it. And Majeski was entering a little bit higher and being able to turn down across the track, and he did a good job explaining that to me and was able to adjust that line, and that made the difference a lot. He was starting to close the gap on us speed-wise, and then that kind of made the difference for us.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these 2 videos beside me. Visit Frontstretch.com for more racing content.